Hi guys, welcome back to Scott Family Homestead. It is spring here. We have a beautiful sunny spring day and I have started a lot of my plants for this year and I wanted to share with you today my seed starting setup. So everything from the shelving to the lights to the trays and pots that I use, and give you a little bit of a review on what I like to use here on our homestead. I have a blog post that details a lot of the stuff that I use here. But I will also put links in the description for the products that I am recommending today, and you will have a whole guide there if there's something that interests you. You'll probably see these shelves used a lot among homesteaders, and one of the great parts of this is that the 4-foot long grow lights fit right in here and attach on the ends. So let me show you. I've got baby chicks in here and they're making a ton of noise today, so please excuse the chicks. Anyways, I have these 4-foot long grow lights, and the way that the plug works, you can thread it through your shelves and they will hold right there, and then you can connect them to each other, so you can do strings of lights. You can even string it up to the next layer if you would like, and it's just really handy if you can get the 4-foot wide shelves. So that the 36-inch shelves are more common and a little bit cheaper. But if you want to use this grow light shelf combo, the 48-inch shelves is what you're looking for, and the 48-inch lights. And it fits just like this, balances right in there. You can attach a large string of lights and have it all on one switch, which is really nice. This shelving unit has these adjustable shelves. So if you lift this shelf up, you can move this bottom part here up and down with all these lines. And you just adjust all 4 corners, and you can go up or down with your shelves really easily. So there's no need to mess with adjusting your grow lights. You just adjust your shelves as your plants grow. To eliminate some of the need of adjusting these shelves up and down, you'll see I also use stacking. So I use a 10-20 tray underneath, and then the second one with the plants in it up above. And then as these plants grow, I can take this shelf out. You want to keep your starts just a couple of inches below your lights. This one I planted yesterday. It does not have anything that has actually come up, and so it doesn't need to be right up to the lights. But as soon as I start seeing sprouts, I'm going to have to raise this up somehow, or put it on a different shelf that is closer to the lights. You can find these shelving units online in various places. On Amazon, like I said, you're going to find the 36-inch ones way more often than the 48-inch. A lot of these shelves on Amazon also have a crazy shipping fee, even if you have Prime, so like $20 or $30 to ship them. They're really nice if you can get them with the casters on the bottom, like this one has, but I also have a couple of other ones that don't have the casters, they just have adjustable legs. Those are going to be much cheaper for you. And the place that I have found the cheapest 48-inch shelves is Target, the Bright Room brand, and they are $80 for the 4-tier shelf. That's what I purchased last year. I got a couple of them, and they work really well. So I'm not affiliated with Target in any way, but that is going to be the best bang for your buck that I can find online as of today. The grow lights themselves, they come in a 6-pack. So I have the pink lights. I don't have a preference. You can get the white or the yellow, either will work. Right now these are sold out, the particular ones that I have. These, you're going to find them available in yellow right now for $79 for the set. These lights often go on sale, just not during the peak growing season, because they're probably selling quite a bit right now. If you do this in wintertime or even fall, I've gotten these sets for as low as $49.99. This is a common link request that I have, is for the grow lights, and I do share them on my Facebook page when they go on sale, because I know a lot of people are watching for those. But right now you can still get a pretty good deal, $78 to $79 for a 6-pack. Definitely worth it. They'll last for years, and if you have this set up, it is the perfect solution. Let's talk containers here for a minute. So first I want to talk about these trays. So these are 10-20 trays without holes, and I buy these from Grower Solutions because you can get them the cheapest there if you're buying in quantity. So if you're buying 100 of these trays at a time, they come out to about $1.50 each. These are nice quality trays. I've also gotten some of the cheaper ones on Amazon. The ones that run about $2.50 to $3, and they're definitely thinner than what these are. So I have really loved these. I did buy them in quantity. I know that's not feasible for everybody. If you're selling plants, you can kind of work it into your price, or you can go in with a friend or maybe a group of gardeners and get this in quantity. It's going to save you a ton of money. Now, I know a lot of people use the Bootstrap Farmer ones. Those are going to be your best quality, thickest 10-20 trays, but you're going to have a much bigger budget for those. I don't know the price other than what I saw on Amazon today, which is about $8.50 a tray. As a gardener who is growing a large quantity of plants, I go with the Grower Solution ones in quantity, and I have been able to use the same box for about 5 years now, and still have plenty that I haven't even started using. I reuse them every year, and so that is the best bang for your buck that I can find. I know there's a Greenhouse Mega Store or something along those lines, and I have not purchased from them before, so I don't have any recommendation on that, but I think they run about the same in price. Now, within your 10-20 trays, I start with these little 6-cell cups. Now, these I get on Amazon. It ends up being about 14 cents per 6-cell cup. This is great for putting a seed starting mixture in and getting stuff germinated, but it's not going to feed your plants for very long. With these little 6-cell cups, you can fit 72 plants on one 10-20 tray. And if you're planting them thicker and then splitting them up later, you can get even more. So these are my peppers, and they are just starting. If you're in the south, you probably are much further along than we are here up in northern Wisconsin. We're only a couple weeks into seed starting season. These, once they get their true leaves, which you're starting to see just a little bit here, once these get just a little bit bigger, they're going to go into the 3.5-inch cups. After everything has sprouted, you're going to want to upgrade them to a larger cup. I have used 2 different types. This one's a bit taller and thicker. I got this from Amazon, but they run about 44 cents per pot, which is feasible for most people, and especially if you're selling plants, it's a good quality pot to use for that. But this one is from Grower Solution. It's slightly smaller, slightly thinner. I've still been using these for years. You can see this one is still dirty from the last time I used it. These are 3.5-inch pots. These run about 15 cents a pot, so about a third of the price of the Amazon ones. Both good quality though. These Amazon ones, I'm going on 4 years with them, and I've never had one crack. These will wear out after probably 3 years if you're reusing them. You will fit 18 of these in a 10-20 tray. One more thing that I use in my seed starting is a heat mat. You're going to see these on Amazon under all different types of brand names. It does just a little bit of heat, and things like peppers and tomatoes, but peppers especially, will like being on a heat mat for getting started. Once they've germinated, like the peppers that I just showed you, you can turn this off. You no longer need the heat on it. It is good for those heat-loving plants to have one of these handy, and this is the 10-20 size, so an entire tray can fit on top and be heated. On these 4-foot long shelves, you can fit 2 of these 10-20 trays. Once my plants get bigger, I can raise the lights up a bit, and then you can actually turn these. These shelves are 18 inches deep, and you can do 4 across once they're turned. When they're little like this, I like to keep the lights close together and right above the trays, and so I do keep them this way. Also, if you start them this way, it gives you room to up pot and then fit them the other way. So you can kind of manage your space and know how much you have. So to me, the 4-foot shelves is really valuable to have. You can put a lot in a small space. I'm going to touch on potting soils and seed starting soils just for a minute here. I think that whatever is available and accessible to you is a good option. If planting organic is really important to you, then go with an organic seed starting. If it's not important to you, you can go with your Miracle-Gro or big box store brand. I'm not going to judge what you use. I will say for the organic side of things, I've used the Whitney Farms seed starting and potting soil and really liked both of them. This year I'm just using what they had available locally early in the season, which was Miracle-Gro potting soil. You can use a seed starting mix for seeds that really like to have that light, airy mixture. But I'm gonna be honest, I plant a lot of my stuff straight into potting soil so that it has a little something to feed it. Seed starting mix is great for moisture control and germinating seeds, but it will not feed your plants much beyond that. So once they have sprouted, you will want to get them into some potting soil. If you have a recommendation for your favorite seed starting soil or potting soil, leave those recommendations down below. Do you do something different when you do your seed starting? Maybe soil blocks or something along those lines? I'd love to hear about it. It's something that we have thought about getting into in the future. This is what we're currently using and we really love it. It's been working well for us for many years. I would love to hear all of your comments and suggestions. If you've got any recommendations, I'm sure other people would love to hear them as well. So feel free to share on this video. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so that you can get content like this and many more homesteading things. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys.